Shri Priya. Welcome to my channel Bharat Kathas. Today we are going to understand an important editorial titled Labor Codes, Redefine Wages and Empower the Worker. In this session, I will explain everything in very simple words. Let us first understand why labor reforms were needed in India. Earlier, India had around 29 different labor laws. These laws were created at different times and became complicated and outdated. Because of this, companies faced difficulties and many workers remained outside social security benefits. So the government combined these laws into 4 labor codes. The main aim was simplification, better protection for workers, and inclusion of more workers into formal system. In simple words, the reform tries to balance economic growth with worker welfare. Now let us understand redefinition of wages. One of the biggest changes introduced by the labor codes is the new definition of wages. Earlier, many companies kept basic salary low and gave more allowances. Since social security benefits depend on basic wages, workers received lower provident fund and pension benefits. Now the law says wages must form at least 50% of total salary. This means workers will receive higher provident fund contributions, better pensions, and more gratuity benefits. So the reforms mainly strengthen long-term financial security of workers. This topic is very important for exam point of view. Next topic is expansion of social security. The labor codes also expand benefits to new category of workers. Earlier, gig workers and platform workers were not properly covered under labor laws. Now workers such as delivery partners or app-based workers are recognized and can access welfare schemes and insurance benefits. Fixed-term employees are also eligible for gratuity after 1 year of service. Another important feature is portability. Workers can carry benefits even when they change jobs or states. This improves financial inclusion in India. Next topic is economic impact. From an economic perspective, income security increases workers' purchasing power. When workers earn more and feel secure, they spend more. Higher spending increases demand in the economy, which leads to production and job creation. This process is called demand-led economic growth. Since worker income mostly circulate within domestic economy, it strengthens economic stability. Next topic is concerns. However, the reforms are not without criticism. Some companies argue that labor costs may increase. Trade unions worry about implementation challenges and possible job insecurity. The editorial acknowledges these concerns but argues that long-term benefits of fairness, stability, and worker welfare are significant. So a balanced implementation is necessary. Conclusion of the article. To conclude, labor codes are not just legal reforms. They represent a structural change aimed at improving financial inclusion, income security, and dignity of labor. The reforms try to make workers active and secure participants in India's economic growth. This topic is very important for prelims, mains. Thank you.